Good evening everyone, and welcome back to today's video. Now from the off, I just want to say I know I've not been filming much content lately, and it's been a while since the last video. I think it was a vlog. Mental health hasn't been the greatest, and also I got contact dermatitis, so this video should have been gone up last Sunday, but of course I've got contact dermatitis, so I couldn't put makeup on my eyes for over a week. So I've got it sorted now, more or less. Slight dryness there, but it's not itchy or sore no more, so that's a bonus, and not red. So today's video is a collaboration with my friend Susie, and we are going to be doing a Halloween video. Now I reached out to Susie and said, how about doing a colour story from a cover or the film screenshots of horror movies. And in the end, after much chat and everything, I decided to pick her a film and she picked me one. And she's picked me Silence of the Lambs. Now if you can see the picture up there, it should be here. I'm going to do the colour story mainly of the moth, and then probably a bit of blue or something to tie in with the blue part of that cover. So let's get into it. I've already primed my eyelids. I want to put on some tape. Excuse the hair, it's, you know, it does this all the time. I think it's because it doesn't grow that long at the front, and you know, and it just sticks out all over the place. It doesn't matter what I do with it. If I put a ton of hairspray on it, it will still do it. It really would. It's got a mind of its own. Still haven't got it cut. Still haven't. So if you're not familiar with Susie's channel, I definitely recommend you go and have a look and subscribe. She does a lot of stuff like I do, and other stuff as well, and she's very nice, she's lovely. And so I'm going to pop a channel in the description for you so you can go and have a look. The video for today will be there, and if I can, I will link the video directly in the description box also, so you can go straight there. Whew, that was a mouthful. Okay, so I'm going to pop this tape on. Now I already know that one isn't the right place. No, I'm going to take that tape off. Ow. That hurts. When you pull it, well, I want it just about there. I will never get these to line up evenly. It doesn't matter what I do, it never works. I rarely use this tape anymore, but today I just wanted an edge, so I thought I would use a tape, and this isn't going to be level at all. No chance. Never is. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm going with that. Right. I've got a few palettes because I've got various colours I want to use in different palettes. So I've got the blue palette because there's some blue. Well, it's the ice palette, not the blue palette. I call it the blue palette because it is mainly blues. Eesh. I've got this Revolution Glow palette. Well, I should have took this cardboard off and actually thrown the cardboard sleeve away and stuff, I think. Let's put that over there so I can get rid of it. And there's a lot of light oranges and stuff in here which will be nice and useful for the look, so I'm going in with that. Ooh. I'm going to stab it at the same time apparently. And I also pulled out the Brights palette from Beauty Bay because this is beautiful for all them bright colours, and I want the yellow in there. So I'm going to get started. Now, I'm not going to use that mirror because it's too big and the palette's too bulky and heavy. So if I place that over there, I'll show you the shade first. I'm going to go in with the shade Hello Sunshine, because the body of that moth has got a lot of like, no, not the body, is it? It's the wing. The bottom wing's got a lot of like yellow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place the yellow all the way up to the brow bone. I did a couple of looks and a little dabble and practice and see what I can come up with, and I like this one better because the other one I did was 3 colours on the crease, all going up to the brow bone, and then the other colours as well, and I preferred this for the blend, to be honest. And I did use another yellow in another palette, but I then quickly realised that I also have a yellow in the Beauty Bay palette, as I want to possibly use a few shades from there as well. Maybe. I'm not really quite sure, really. You know, I sort of know where I'm going, but not totally. Now, when you're doing this up to the brow bone, you can just go mental with it. Put on as little or as much as you want. I'm checking also if I'm filming, because I'm doing something different. I've had some issues with this device, with my little iPad, of it filling up with memory way too quickly for, to me, no absolute reason. Turns out it was a Mo disk I was using, and even though it was like all the data I didn't need on there was clear, I cleared all the videos and stuff, it didn't clear in the memory of the iPad. And it was bugging me for a long time. And then what I thought I'd do is, this is the kind of bugs I get till 7:30, 8 in the morning, which it was. And so I thought, what am I going to do here? How am I going to work this? Because 2 gig is not enough to film a video. And the reason why it's not, right, as you can see, I've got all the yellow on now. So I was up till about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, possibly 8:30. Didn't get a lot of sleep because it was bugging me too much. And the reason why you can't work with just 2 gig space on any device for filming videos for YouTube is because, or TikTok or anything, is because if your video is about 20 minutes long or whatever, or even 10, it uses double. So if you use 1 gig to film the video, to put it onto your system, it's going to need another gig, so it'll use 2. And then by the time it's gone onto your system, it will go back to 1, but it will need the 2 gig, because it always needs double. So I knew 2 gig just wouldn't be enough. So I was looking up stuff, trying to work it out. Anyway, eventually I uninstalled the Mo disk and it cleared. It did it. And then I reinstalled the app to the Mo disk and it was fine. So now I've got a lot. So I decided to use the actual iPad's camera and not the Mo disk for it and stuff. So we'll see how it goes on, because it might be a better quality camera. And I was supposed to bring that other ring light in and I didn't. I'm not going to fetch it now. Right, okay, so I've got the yellow down. Right, I don't know whether there's... No, I'm not going in with that. Right, the glow palette, because there's an orange in here which is really nice. And I wanted like a terracotta-y sort of orange. Ish. Don't know. Let's see. I'm going to swatch these two just to have a look. Actually, I'll swatch 3 of them, although I don't think that's right. No. Yeah, that's the one I want. Yeah, I know what it is now. Yeah, I remember. These don't have any names on, to what I know anyway. They're just... There could have been a name sheet and I ain't got it anymore. I'm going in with that shade there, which is a terracotta red, although it's not picking up that on camera. I think it's picking up more pink, to be fair, but that's what I'm going in with. Right, I'm going to move that palette there and put this over here. Oh, it's warm today. I haven't got that turned round. That doesn't help. I sometimes turn this the other way, because sometimes it's blowing too cool, but I'm a person that likes noise. I like to have a background noise. I can't do total silence. It will drive me mental. So, it'll drive Neil mental with it as well. He has to be along for the ride. Right, so now I'm placing this orangey terracotta-y colour here, just below the yellow. And it really works because you'll see it's a perfect blend. I could put another colour underneath, but I think I'll muddy it and I don't want to do that. I don't know why I'm not going in with the yellow over there a bit more. I'll continue that in a moment. There's the tape and I'm not even meeting the end of it. And you see what I mean? It will blend. This shade I don't think is a pressed pigment. I know some of them in this palette are. I'm going to have a look. I just need to. No, it's not. Some are, some are not. And the way to tell that is sometimes the palette, when it on the back, it will have an asterisk on the shades. Asterisks on the shades that are pressed pigment or star or whatever. Okay, I like that blend. I'm not sure about the orange though. I think that's what happened before. I wasn't quite sure about it. I may put a brighter one on top, I don't know. And I think I'm going to be doing a few more collaborations with Susie, because we do love collaborating together. We enjoy it, it's a lot of fun. And I'm really excited to see the look she's done, because I'll probably know by now because she sends a picture for the video, but because I gave her a bit of a challenge, to be honest. I feel a bit guilty for that. I gave her a bit of a challenge to get her out of her comfort zone. Sorry Susie, I couldn't resist. And another thing I've been doing of late, now normally in October I will go, it's horror month, I'll watch horror movies and then watch 1 or 2 and then don't watch any more. I think I'm making up for the past 2 or 3 years because I'm watching loads. And I've gone through all the Hannibal films and loved them, but I went through them in chronicle, isn't it? That word. Chronicle order. As so, not the order they were filmed, well, came out in, but actually the order they're supposed to be watched in, and it makes so much more sense. However, Manhunter is 1980 something version, and Red Dragon is basically Manhunter. They're the same film, but just different years are coming out, you know. So recommendations would be, I would definitely go with Red Dragon myself. I know I'm faffing with this, but I just like to get it looking nice. I like to get it going to look like a nice seamless blend rather than just plonked on. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with the yellow. I'm actually quite happy with that orange now, I think. I don't know. Right, sorry about all that reaching over. I just want to probably mixing them up together. That's as good as it's going to get. Right, I'm wondering now, because I quite like that actually, but I think it's looks more pinky orange for some reason. So I think what I'm going to do, let me see, there's two shades here. If I put one on top of the other, it might, aha, it does. So I could even use the Beauty Bay one. I think I will. Let me put that away for a minute. Back into the Beauty Bay palette, and I'm going to stick over that just to give it more of an orange tinge. Heat Wave, which is that one there. It's much brighter. Just tell you the truth, I'm going to do this really quickly, so I'll be back in a moment. I've got that as orange as I'm possibly going to get it. It's actually brighter in person than it is on camera. Right, now I'm going in with the lid shade, so it's Shimmer Time. And I'm going to use my finger for this because it works better. You're also going to clean off that brush. Right, so I'm going back in with this glow palette, and I am going to go in with this orange here, and I'm going to pop that all over the lid. And I think I might work with two oranges on the lid, I'm not sure. And I was toying with the idea of popping a brown on the outer corner and giving that a go. I've done that a few times off camera, and to be honest, I still don't like the way it looks on me. I don't know why. I see other YouTubers do the outer V and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I do it on myself and I think it looks crap. I don't know why, it just seems rubbish to me. I'm glad he didn't come out onto the landing with that vacuum cleaner, although, you know, there's still time. Right. Okay. Yeah. So that was very quick and easy. I've got a cloth here. I'm not rubbing that all over the bed. Okay, so I wanted to go and put a shade on top. And I was looking at that orange from Beauty Bay, but I don't think so. Well, there's a blue in the Beauty Bay palette. I didn't need to get that whole palette out. No, it's the wrong shade of blue. Right. So, I'm going to now use this one, which is an orangey shade, and pop that on top. Sorry about me leaning forward and everything. It's just I find it easier just to pop palettes aside on the bed in front if I've got a lot of palettes open. I really don't know what I'm talking about. Right, I'm only going to do it. What I'm trying to say is, I'm only going to go halfway and across. Well, 3/4. I'm not going into the inner corner. That's what I'm trying to get out. Because I want to incorporate the gold shade. I like this orangey one for a topper as well as an eyeshadow. It's beautiful. How's that? That's really nice, isn't it? Okay, so now on the inner corner of the eye, I want to go in with a gold. Now, I was thinking about going with a Beauty Bay gold, because I think it's more of a yellow gold than it is an actual whitey gold. Sometimes that's why you need multiple palettes. That's a nice gold, isn't it? I'll go in with that, I think. Let's have a look at that one. Because that one's quite a nice gold, even though it looks a bit more whitey. Yeah. Yeah, the yellow gold looks a bit more orangey, doesn't it? So, maybe I'll be back in like 10 hours when I've decided. Oh, dear me. Oh, I don't know that one. This palette, I shouldn't have bought it, you know, because it's got the most... It's a palette where the shades look very similar to each other. And at the time when I got it, I didn't think so, but you know I do now. Some colours in there though, really nice. It's just there's a lot of golds all over and again and again and again sort of thing. I don't know what I want to do. I could use that because that is nice, but I think I'll do that in the inner corner. Aha, what's that one? Yeah, that's orangey as well. See, some golds can pull orange. Yeah, very. Look how similar those two are. That one and that one. Similar shades. I don't know what Revolution was thinking. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking either buying it, but... Well, actually I didn't. My friend bought me this. Yeah, I'm not going in with this palette. I don't like the golds. Except for that whitey one, which... Ooh, actually... Look at that. Maybe. I think maybe I will, you know. I was thinking in the corner, but... No, I think... Trying to work out what palette now. It's the Beauty Bay one. Right, I'm going in. I think what I'm going to do... Bumble was quite... Yeah, he wasn't it? Yes, it was. I'm going in with Bumble first. So I'm going to put Bumblebee on the inner part of the eye, and then I'm going to use that for highlighting. Right. So hopefully this works out quite nice. It did want to do the practice one, put it that way. And this is taking a hell of a long time. It's a long video. I hope you got a drink and a snack. And As you can see, I've decorated the door for Halloween. That's the only place I've got any decorations. I just wasn't going to put the banners up that keep falling down randomly. Mainly at night when I'm watching something, it makes me jump. Right. Oh, I like that gold. I'm glad I've changed it. Ooh. Oh, that is really nice. I like that. So what I'm going to do now is go with that. Actually, that weren't the top shade I used, was it? Top shade again, and that's not going to work out. That will drop. I know what I'm like. And I'm going to just try and merge the two together so it doesn't look like there is a line. I think I've done it. You know, I'm winging it. Okay. Right, so I don't need this palette now, and I don't need that one right now. So I'm going in with the blue one because I wonder if I can get the lower lash line done. Okay, so I know what blue I want to go in with because I think it looks more like that kind of blue, although there's quite an array of blues there. Quite a few shades altogether. Well, I think so. I can see quite a few shades. So I'm going in with that on this flat little ended side of this brush. I really like these brushes. Really do. And it looks purpley on that brush. I hope you are not. So I'm going to put this on the lower lash line. Yeah, it looks a bit purpley, doesn't it? It really does look a bit purpley. I might have to see what I can do. And when I get off from filming this video and then edit, I want to edit it tonight because it's got to go up tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really not. Seems like it's a bit purpley, so I'm going to go in with the H2O shades. Oh, sorry about that. I'm going in with the H2O shade. And it looks more of a navy blue. I'm just going to go in with that and go over the top. Yeah, it's not the blue I really wanted. It's not really the blue I wanted. I might do something in the inner corner different to what I was going to, just to make it pop. Let's take these off. Yep. Not bad. Right, I need to clean this up. And then I'm going in with the inner corner because I've got some colour on the inner corner which I want to be removed before I do the inner corner. Now that's tidy. Oh, there's a white in there which I didn't see. Probably that's a whitey gold. No, that is a white. I'm wondering if I should do something a bit light on the inner corner in a blue. I did toy with the idea. Oh, that's a nice blue. Because I don't really want to go a dark blue on the inner corner, although that part on the cover is a blue and it's dark. So we have to, don't we? So I need that brush I usually use and I've forgotten to get out. This little brush here. Now I've got that. So I'm going to use a shade called Ocean. And I'm going to pop that on the inner corner. Oh wow. Again, and not entirely the right blue. Bit disappointed with how the shades of blue I've got. I don't know what I'm saying. You know, all these shades of blue and I've not got one the shade of blue I want it to be. And this anyway. Wow. Okay, so we've got that, and I don't think I've got any fallout. Right. So I'm going to quickly go off camera and do the rest of my face, although I didn't really want to do a full face today. But I think I have to. I owe it to Susie for that. So I'm going off camera just to put some BB cream on and all of that, and I'll see you in a moment. That's the rest of my face done. So I've just used a black eyeliner in the waterline and a black mascara. Unfortunately, I seem to have spider lashes today. So I've just pulled out this blusher palette from my drawer of stuff, and I think what I'm going to do is going with that shade there for a blush. Pop on this blusher because it's like a terracotta-y, it's more a peachy colour really, but the look of it reminds me more terracotta-y than that one, which is more of a favourite. This is a very long video. I wasn't anticipating it to be quite as long as this. Hopefully I can get it down to a decent time for you. I doubt it. I really do. Right, so that's the blush. I'm going to pop on some highlighter, and I am going to do a peachy one. I'm going with the Belle Pierre, which is got the most busted packaging ever. This is broken, everything's broken. Right, so I'm going in with that one there, which is quite peachy. I'm getting through it though, aren't I? And I like this one because it's not too bam in your face. And I now pop this on with my finger, and it looks really nice. Well, it does to me. Might look crap to you. But this is how I like to apply it. I don't like to have two in your face highlighter these days. I like it to be a bit more subtle. And I have been using my So Evil one, and I actually quite like it now. You know, I've changed a lot in makeup lately. I've got to go through my collection. Do you want me to do that on camera? Go through everything and see what I'm going to get rid of, because I have got rid of quite a lot already, but I need to go through it again, because anything that's a bit too old needs to go. And it looks like it might be the Spice palette, which will be disappointing, because I haven't used it in a long time, to be honest. It's not like I'm using it anymore. There, so that is done. Now I'm going in with a lip colour. Now I was thinking I need something to pull in the brown from the moth, because there is brown in there and I haven't done that already. Dry my lips. So I'm going in with this MAC lipstick called Well. I love this lippy. Tell I haven't put lipstick on for a while. That's a bit of a mess. Because if I'm in the house and I'm putting makeup on, I don't usually wear lipstick. So I think that's done. So I'm going to show you the look. I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with the way it's turned out. I'm very much looking forward to popping over now to have a look at Susie's video and see her look. And thank you again, Susie, for collaborating with me. This has been loads of fun. Please pop over to Susie's channel and tell her I sent you. And I will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.